Alright, hey guys, hole 4, par 4 here. Let's see which one this is. This is the old hole, but let's see if it's redesigned. The first thing I want to see are the trees objects, and it doesn't look like they are. Looks like we can still go through the trees. That's the first thing I wanted to oh, no. You cannot go through the trees. Not that it matters on this hole, but that's the first thing that I wanted to test. That means that these are at least retouched in some way. And the biggest thing I want to see right now is how they're retouched. So here we are going to just try to hit a drive up here to the second fairway. You know, I took off some of my top spin there. And you can see how I was curving this. Part of that was to, whoa. So something changed about that fairway, because that would never run out like that in the past. I only put a pot 6 spin and I barely landed it onto the fairway, and it really took off and then hit some more down slopes. I'm thinking they might have changed that fairway a little bit and kind of made that a little bit more challenging. That could come into play to get you guys going deeper into the rough. Let's see what this one does. And this one also seems to be gliding along the fairway. So, you know, you might have to watch your top spin. You know, typically, you know, you could have ran through on the old setup, doing what I did, but into a headwind like that, probably not. There's a very low percentage. I've had very few times where that happened. But here you can see it looks like, you know, especially the sand as well is much more desert-like. And, you know, I'm really not sure how to play this, but it looks like, you know, that's one good thing. I might be able to actually get away with this shot, whereas in the past, if this hits the sand, I was basically done. But now it looks like if I hit the very beginning of that sand, it'll still actually creep up onto the green. So that's a nice little good feature to kind of bail me out of there. And that'll be nice to know, because you're more going down into that rough seems to have a little bit less of a penalty than it used to. Now let's see how this shot works. I want to know if that slope is still quite as hard as well. I should have checked that out, but it would have been a lot easier to do that with sniper. Let's just see if my opponent here can pull this off and hit this pretty ideal. So far it looks pretty good. Let's see, did he make it? Nope, 1 yard short. So what would typically used to happen, it definitely looks like there's a big back slope there, but I wonder if it still funnels the whole way, because it looks like here, looking at the hole here, it looks a little bit flat. Oh, it's definitely a little flatter. So the green has been retouched, no question. So that means, you know, that's something to look forward to on all 9 holes. You're going to see some kind of differences, which means that the way that we have to do the shootouts on all the par 3s could be modified slightly. There might be new, better ways to do things. For instance, that one with the big side hill slope, where the ball just kind of ricochets down the hill and very inconsistent. Who knows? It might become much more consistent now. They might have retouched that hill a little bit, and with the new physics changes, with the, you know, since the last couple updates ago, you know, that might change things a little bit. Here, I'm going to break this up real quick just so I can separate the videos.